Peace and blessings to all my kings and queens, all my royals. Man, I am so hot. I videotaped earlier today and no sound came out at all. I am so sorry for that. I tried to block the video, make it private, and somehow it became public, and at least 14 of you saw it. And yes, I know there was no sound on it. I thought I had blocked it, so those of you that let me know that it was no sound, I knew that. However, I thought I had blocked it. I had put private on it, and for some reason it was made available for you to see. I did not want it to be seen with no sound, of course. I'm gonna keep this one a little brief because that one was long, and like I said, I was a little upset by it, by the sound not coming through. So what am I gonna talk about? I haven't been on here for a minute. I've been on here, but I had Lord Cassius D talking about his herbal products, which I promised you guys since last year. So it was quite a treat to have him on here talking. He gave a little oh god, I know somebody will interrupt. I gave a little he gave a little brief history of whatever, and talked about his products. But what I really liked was his creative way of the way he used herbs on these wig heads that you can keep by your bedside or keep in your room for healing. I really liked it. I didn't really see a lot of people gravitating towards it. I seen a lot of brothers that like the way he talked or whatever. Cassius D is he's a great talker. I mean, he has a lot of knowledge, and he's a great talker. I mean, he's a Zulu. He rolls with Africa Bambaataa. So he's with the movement. So I love his library collection, and he's a good person. But I see that a lot of people didn't really, especially my females, my queens, wasn't really into the videos. I was just putting him on here so you all could, kind of like, if you wanted to check out his products, you could, get in touch with him and get his products, because he actually has really good products. I just went swimming last week, so I cleansed my hair really good. I don't have a need to put any oils or anything into my hair because in Chicago right now we're having like some nice warm weather with a little humidity, so my hair doesn't need any oils. I just want to address a few things. I don't like repeating myself over and over and over again in my videos, so that's why I haven't really been doing any videos, because it's like I really haven't had anything to talk about. 11 years, 6 months in with my dreads. Just feeling thicker and fuller. They're heavy, yes, because they're not dry yet. I cleansed them yesterday, so by tomorrow, maybe next day, they'll be totally dry. There was a young lady that was talking about cutting her dreads. Sent me a message talking about cutting her dreads because she said that ever since she had them, she's had this dark feeling. And I was trying to tell her to, search deep within. It might not have anything to do with her dreads. It could just be, something definitely from within. Sage, pray, cleanse, do what you can, but just cutting your dreads, I'm just not into that. And I have a video about that. I'm not into that. People do it when they have relationship issues. They going through a divorce. They cut their hair and start all over. I'm sorry. I've had some dark, 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 dark times recently, and not one strand of my hair will be cut from it. I'm leaving here with this. You know what I'm saying? No dark times, no dark issues, no darkness is gonna take me down with my dreads. I've lost some people. I've lost a large sum of money in my house recently, back in October, that I'm still trying to find, that I need. I've been battling depression. I've been cleansing and doing everything because of that. But I do not have the desire to take it out on my dreads. So, and then another person, yeah, I'm here to encourage people about, not really encourage, but to direct people which way they should go, just by listening to, well, not really listening, but seeing their writing, seeing what their voice as far as through their writing. It's hard to really say a lot of, questions that people ask me. It's like, a gentleman asked me, how often should he cleanse his hair? I didn't see his hair, and I don't know his activities. I mean, some of these things, it's like, it's just some things you should just know, and I would never know if I don't see you face to face, or if we don't have a conversation. I can't give you a consultation. It's like, I am a licensed cosmetologist, and I have to give, like, if I talk to somebody over the phone and they're like, well, what do I need to, you need to come in for a consultation. I can't tell them over the phone what they need to do. They have to come in for a consultation. So it's hard for me to sit back and say, oh yeah, you need to, it's hard. It's hard. I can't tell you, you should let your hair be like mine, or you should twist your hair, or you should, freeform or whatever. And it's been such a controversy about freeform, semi-freeform, twisting, this, that, dreadlocks, locks, whatever. I don't even want to talk about all that too much anymore. We all have natural hair. I'm letting my hair do what it do. You can let your hair do what you want it to do. If you want to talk about whatever you want to call your hair, is what you want to call your hair. If you want to call your hair locks, that's cool. If you want to call your hair dreadlocks, that's fine. I call my hair dreads. I'm cool with that. It doesn't have a negative impact on my life. They said the color black was a bad name. I don't have a problem with that. I'm enjoying my dreads. I'm comfortable with it. I can't tell somebody else to just let their hair do what it do, because they might not be comfortable with it. I can't say. I could just tell them that it's a bold movement. It's a in your face movement. It's a statement. You're not rocking like everybody else do. I would say in the neighborhood that I live in, I have one other fellow dread that rocks it like I do. One. And we greet each other with a hug all the time. And he's the only other brother. He's the only one that greets me like that. And I don't even know his name. But the energy, for some reason, we've always waved to each other from afar or up close or whatever. But finally, when we were close up, it was like we knew each other. We hugged each other. And it was like, okay, peace, brother. Peace King, and you know, it was just a connection. But I can't really, just, I would say, just watch videos. I don't work for anybody, so it doesn't affect me with a job. It doesn't affect me trying to get a job. It doesn't, I design candles. I've been doing that for 16 years. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I do nails whenever I feel like it. I don't do hair anymore. So I'm not, that's something you got to think about. Sometimes they might look at you crazy. I just had a friend ask me, was it true that you don't comb your hair? How am I comb my hair? What is there to comb? I mean, how do you get a comb through this? Really? And then he was like, is it true that you don't comb your hair? And then he asked me, is it true that you don't wash your hair? And I just told him that I just cleansed my hair because I went swimming the other day. Yes, I cleanse my hair often especially in the summertime, probably more in the summertime than in the winter, It takes a long time for my hair to dry. So in the wintertime, I might do it every 2 weeks or so. But I don't really have a lot to say. I hope you all enjoyed Lord Cassius D. If you did, let me know. I seen more guys comment on them than women. I don't think I saw any women comment on them. But if you like the heads, the herbal heads, I thought those were really, really, really nice. And God, I thought it was pretty creative. Really, I thought they were tight. I pray that this audio goes through, because if it don't, this queen right here is going to be upset because this video is longer than I wanted it to be. But my kings and queens, y'all are regal and royal. Stay that way. Oh, and one more thing. If you are like totally natural, like no makeup and all of that, that's cool. I had somebody tell me on one of my videos I was rocking some red lipstick. They told me a queen can't rock red lipstick. I was rocking it because on that particular month it was alcohol awareness, but I would rock it anyway, even if it wasn't. But my nails were red and my lips were red because it was Alcoholics Awareness Month, and alcohol awareness is the same color as AIDS awareness. And so I was rocking it because of somebody that I know, or plenty of somebodies that I know, have problems with alcoholism. And so I was rocking it that whole month because of that. And they were like, no, that's just Jezebel color and blah, blah, blah. Well, if I wanted to paint my face in tribal paint or however and walk around, I would do it. I will be 45 next month, and I am so comfortable in my skin that there are no rules for me. I mean, I don't show a lot of skin. I do wear tank tops now. I do have my arms out. Definitely. I have to wear tank tops because I stay warm. I do. For some reason. But I'm not trying to look young. I know how old I am. That was another thing that was said. I had on like, I do like, for some reason, I do like the latest, like hottest, like glam lipsticks. And some of my queens know that. And so I had on like a white NYX lipstick that was really hot. You too old for that. What? I'm only 44 going on 45. I was like, what? Really? Sorry, kings. It wasn't nobody on here. It was somebody that I was close to. And I was like, peace. Peace. I just had to get that out. Okay, I hope this has sound. And if it does, please let me know what you think about this video. Thumbs up if you like it. I hope this satisfied you guys, because I haven't done a video in a while. And when I did my other video with my guy talking, y'all didn't really respond. Alright, peace. Peace and blessings, kings and queens. Much love. Queen of BK, though.